Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing well.
I have done a bit of shopping
And I've also got a haul which is going to be a separate video. My parents have just come back from Bali and they bought me a few things, so I will show you what they got me, and as I said, I'll put that in a separate video. But I did a bit of shopping, and what did I buy? I went to Priceline and also to Target. So I will show you what I got at Priceline first. And Priceline have, for a limited time, have a selection of Orly nail polishes, which I have never tried before, and I know that they're quite popular in the States, but I never really saw them in stores or anything until I saw the Priceline catalogue that said that they had some selected colours for a very limited time, and they were all $5. So I picked up 3, and the first one that I picked up, let me just shake it first. So the first colour that I got is this one. It's called Pink Brilliance, and I'm really sorry for the lighting. I tried fiddling with blinds and my light, and it just won't get any better than this, so I'm sorry. So Pink Brilliance is sort of a milky, dusty pink with a bit of sheen, and it's what I'm wearing on my nails at the moment. So one thing that I have noticed about the Orly formula, or maybe it's the brush, I don't know, but it just makes my nails look really scratchy. I've tried my very best to make them look neat, and it just looks really, really untidy. So I don't know if that's the brush or whatever, but the colour's really nice. I just wish the brush was a bit better. I also got this from their French Manicure collection, and it's called Flirty Girl. And so this is I guess it's a traditional French manicure colour, sort of light pink. And I'll probably be wearing that to work this week. And then the last colour I got was this one. It's called Golden Halo, and it's a purple, sort of along the lines of a lilac or a lavender, but then in certain light it has a gold sort of shine to it. So I got those 3, and they were $5 each, so that was pretty cool. And then I went into Target, and I was going to have a look at the Essence cosmetics, just because I was going to buy myself a backup of the U-Rock eyeshadow base, like their primer, and of course the U-Rock collection was a limited edition, so it's not stocked anymore. So I bought myself their regular eye primer from their regular line, and this is called the I Love Stage eyeshadow primer or eyeshadow base. And I think originally it's $4.95, but everything was discounted, so I think I got it for $3.37 or something. I don't remember where I put the receipt, but I thought that was pretty good. And while I was there, they had a new collection out, and it's called the Ballerina Backstage collection. And I really didn't have much time to look at the whole collection because my dad was sort of standing behind me wanting to go, basically. But I had a quick look. They had what they call an eye souffle, which from the look and the feel, they look very similar to MAC's paint pots. So I decided to go ahead and buy 2 of them. And the first one is called Dance the Swan Lake, and this is number 1. I think they have 3 eye souffles and 1 blush souffle. So they look like that. And then, so this is number 1, Dance the Swan Lake. As you see, I've been using it already, and it is a very light pink. I'm really sorry if the lighting's just looking really bad, but it's a really light pink, almost to the stage where it's white. But then you put it on your hand, and it's a really good base to sort of make your eyeshadows a bit brighter and things like that. So I used that last night for the first time. I really like the consistency. To be honest, I've never tried a paint pot on my eyes. I've only ever swatched Rubenesque, I think. And have wanted it, but I just can't justify the price. Especially here in Australia, MAC products are super expensive. But yeah, I would assume that they're sort of the same or similar kind of concept as the MAC paint pots. But anyway, this is the other one that I got, and it's number 2, and it's called Pas de Copper. So it looks like that. And let me just do a swatch. So it looks like that. And then on the back of the hand, looks like that. So I haven't tried this one yet, but because it's sort of a more neutral kind of colour, I will be trying this very soon, probably to work. When I wear a neutral eye, I will probably use this as my base. So I'm looking forward to sort of experimenting with them. Depending on whether I have some time soon, I might go and check out the rest of the Ballerina Backstage collection. From memory, the other eye souffle is a matte black. It looked like a gel eyeliner, but in the form of a paint pot. And all the ones that they had in the Target that I went to looked like they were starting to melt, and they'd all sort of gone to one side and stuff. So I didn't really play around with those ones, but I will, depending on if I can get to another Target very soon, I will check them out and see what they're like. Then I was looking through the clearance bin just to see if there was anything there that was sort of interesting. They had a lot of Max Factor and CoverGirl lipsticks, but they were unboxed and they just looked like someone had gone through and put a piece of sticky tape around them to make sure that no one opened them. You couldn't really see the colours, so I sort of left them because I didn't want to pay $10 for a lipstick that had turned out to be the wrong colour for me. This caught my eye, and I went looking through to see if there was anything else from this brand in there, and there wasn't. But it is a Bourjois blush, and I have never used Bourjois before, but I have heard a lot of good things from Pixie Woo. Have really wanted to try their stuff, but yeah, whenever I've had a look at their stuff in Priceline, I've sort of thought, well, $20 for a blush is a bit much for something that's sort of drugstore. Yeah, this one was down to $10.78, I think. So, and it is in number 33 Lilas D'Or. So, I don't know what that means. I probably should have done some research. But it comes with the little brush, which I won't use, but it's good to keep in there anyway. And I didn't realise that they had a little mirror inside. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's the blush colour there. And then on my finger, it's just very pink with gold shimmer. And then that is on the back of the hand. It's actually looking more peach. I guess it is sort of a peachy colour, but it's looking more peach in the camera than it is in real life. But yeah, shearing it out, it looks really nice. And I've noticed that this smells really sweet, like a synthetic kind of vanilla smell, and I approve. I haven't tried it on my skin yet, but very much looking forward to trying that. And just as I was heading to the checkout, I saw these two things, and they are they are technically, the brand is Colour Couture, but they are made for Target. And they had the Colour Couture, I think it's called Complete Chic Colour or something like that. And then also the Smoky Eyes set. And this was down from $20 to $15, and this was down from $6 to $4.50. So I thought I would give them a try just because I knew that they were made for Target, and the cosmetic advent calendar that I got from my mum before Christmas was also made for Target. So I was sort of hoping that they would be the same sort of quality as the cosmetic advent calendar. Not really. I don't know if I'm going to keep these for myself or if I'm going to give them to my mum, because she said that she would use them. But anyway, I'll show you the this one first. So, I don't know, I guess it might be called the I Heart Colour Couture. I don't know, it doesn't really say anything about a name. But it is technically the same brand as the Cosmetic Advent Calendar, which is Amelia Knight, England. But I just found that these are not the same quality as the Cosmetic Advent Calendar. But anyway, it comes with a whole lot of eyeshadows. They're baked eyeshadows, and there's 18 of them. Plus also you get a liquid liner, an applicator, which I won't use because it's one of those stupid felt tip ones, and also a pencil eyeliner. So I'll go through them all with you. So I'll start off with the two eyeliners, and so we've got the pencil eyeliner. It's pretty much the same as the eyeliner that I got in the Cosmetic Advent Calendar, so I actually think this is possibly the best part of this kit, because it isn't too bad. It's nice and creamy, and it's not really smudgy. I mean, I just smudged it just then, but it's okay. But then you've also got the liquid eyeliner, and that's something I've never used. I've always been really worried about using things like gel eyeliner and liquid eyeliner, but I guess now that I'm getting more into makeup, I should probably start trying them out. But the pen is really fine. And then, so yeah, you can see the liquid eyeliner there. It's alright. I'll try it out and I'll see how I go. But yeah, I'm still quite nervous about trying liquid eyeliner, but I will let you guys know how I go with it. So now onto the baked eyeshadows, and I will go through them in each row, starting with the pink row. So I'll start off with the row of the 3 pinks, and so these are the 3 pinks that you get. So you get this sort of light baby pink, this mid-toned pink with purple, and then this one is more along the, it is a mid-toned pink, but it's brighter than the one in the middle. So then swatching them, you can see that these two do a pretty good job. This one, the baby pink, doesn't do a good job at well, the pigmentation's not that great, let's just say that. But they are baked, well, they're meant to be baked eyeshadows, so I would be assuming that using them wet would make them stand out a bit more. So I might try that at some stage. So the next row is the 3 purples. So you get this really light, shimmery lilac with a lot of silver in it. This one, although it looks darker in the pan, it actually comes out to be sort of the same kind of tone. I think there's just a bit more silver in there. And then this one is meant to be a darker purple, but I don't know about the pigmentation. But it has got slight pink shimmer to it. So swatching them, the 2 lights and the dark, as you can see, the dark is quite disappointing. The 2 light ones are okay. I guess they'll probably look better again wet, but also probably with something bright, such as that Ballerina Backstage that I showed you before. They will probably come up a bit more with a bright product underneath. So next is the row of blues. So you've got a really dark indigo blue, then you've got this sort of, I don't know, it's almost a turquoise, not quite, not enough green in there to be a turquoise, but sort of getting there. And then you've got this light shimmery sky blue. Swatching them, that really dark blue, the pigmentation's not that great and it sort of turns out more chalky. same as that light blue, has a really chalky sort of consistency, and that almost turquoise is very disappointing for a bright blue, especially coming up on my finger. It looks really nice, but getting it, I don't know. I'm still on the fence on these eyeshadows, but so far I don't find them as good a quality as in the advent calendar. But we'll keep going. The next row is a bit of a hodgepodge of colours. You've got a really bright gold, you've got a mint green, and then this neutral sort of taupe colour, which unfortunately is not very good in pigmentation. But we'll swatch, and I can already tell you that that gold is probably the best shadow of all the ones that I have swatched for you guys so far. You can see the mint green didn't turn out as well as it did on my finger. And as you can see, that taupe is sort of non-existent. You can sort of see the shimmer, but that's about it. The next row is the smokier colours, I guess. So you've got a grey with blue undertone. You've got this silver, again, very cool toned, and a white, which doesn't want to really show up that well. I had to really do a good swatch on that in order to make that show. Swatching them on the back of the hand, I would definitely say that silver is the winner of the three. So far the gold and the silver are my favourites and the ones that I think show up really, really well on the skin. And the last row are a row of neutrals. So you get this lighter gold, well, technically it's a beige with gold shimmer. Then you get this mid-toned taupe, and then a what's meant to look like a dark brown, but it looks like a dark taupe. So did I say taupe and then taupe? Taupe then taupe. However you pronounce it, that's what I meant. Swatching them, they're okay. I mean, I think the winner of this lot would probably be that sort of beige gold, but they're okay. And I actually think it's helping that in between the swatches, I've been cleaning my fingers with a makeup remover wipe, and because it's wetting my fingers, I think the pigmentation's coming up a lot better than when I originally swatched them. So I think this is definitely showing that they're doing a lot better wet than dry. So they're all the eyeshadows. All in all, they're okay. I don't think I would pay $15 again for something like this, but I saw that they were the same sort of brand as the Cosmetic Advent Calendar and got a bit overexcited. So that's that kit.